Hey, how's it going? I'm going to go through and talk about sketching a little bit and some of the tools I use or recently I've been using, and show some random sketches I've done recently. First, I want to talk about this. I've recently, within the last couple of months, gotten, this is specifically the company is called Smudge Guard. Their website is a little like old school, but you can get like this actually works really well for me as far as like not smearing, because my hand does rest on the paper quite often, which is not ideal, but it's how I get certain lines that I'm looking for. Anyways, I've been using this one. I think they make a two-finger one too. But anyways, this is I think a $15 thing, and it's also like if you're using it digitally, I think it helps. Sometimes some people work on a digital screen so they don't get sweat all over it. Anyways, I'm still, for a lot of sketching and specific drawing type stuff, I'm still using the Blackwing. I don't know, it's just nice and smooth still. I don't have any problems with it. My cat needed to be let in, and he's very interested in what I'm doing, talking to myself in a room. Hey, buddy, how's it going? You want to say hi? No? Okay. He's under my table now. He's right there, but you can't see him. Um, Anyways, so like I said, I've been using the Blackwing for like this kind of sketching where I want fast, kind of like large um, areas to covered and just be loose. I'm not trying to be like very specific, but I can go pretty dark if I want. I can like really like lean into it if I want. Um, but for this new class I've been taking a lot of notes, and so I've been also sketching with some of the tools that I've been taking notes with. So what I've been using is mostly these Sketchin Pentel. Let's see if it will show up. I don't know if it will. It doesn't matter. They're the 0.25 or 0.25. I like the line. It's very fine. And then this makes me, and this is again like goes back to the psychological thing of sketching where some of the things just need to be a certain color because black is very permanent feeling. So sometimes when I need to just get started, I need to use a different color. Like this is somehow less permanent to me mentally, and less committal. So I like these, and I like to switch them up just to like differentiate certain things sometimes. And sometimes I'll start with a blue and go over with a red and stuff like that. And there's notes that you don't care about. I'm also still using this pencil, which is Coal Erase 20044 Blue. It's from Prismacolor. I don't really know why. It's not non-photo blue or any of that. It doesn't really matter anymore. Like that's technology that doesn't need to exist anymore, really. But I still like using it because it's kind of like the Blackwing. I get to do, I can do this kind of stuff, but this is much more light, and so I can go really light, but then I can like, really lean in if I want to get like a nice fine line, and I can, render pretty well as far as getting details and so anyways, so that's another tool I like to use. Here I'm using the red. And then this is kind of again a newer tool that I've been using. This is the original one that I found, and it's actually, there's a newer looking version of it, but it's this. It's a Derwent. I don't know how to say it. I'm dumb. Oh my god, my cat's doing something. Benj, what are you doing? Benj. All right. Anyways, this is a line maker 0.1, and it's graphite colored, so it looks like a pencil. That's the color it has. And this is like, I just picked this one up because I liked it, but it doesn't need to be this. Copic makes the same kind of like color ones. Almost anyone does. So I like it because it makes me think of a pencil. And again, even though it's a pen, but it's fun. I like it. Benj, what are you doing? Benj. Benjer. Benjer. Oh my god. All right. I'm going to have to let him out again because he's just being a cat. And we're back. All right. Some sketches and stuff for a cover I was working on. Actually, I'm still working on it, but none of these ended up being a thing. This is some thumbnails for a thing for school stuff. It doesn't matter. Here's me drawing. This is my teacher, actually. Me drawing some folds on his arms. Because, you know, that's it. And there's some story breakdowns, some like stuff. This is, what is this? This is the 12th night. Is this 12th night? Oh no, this is not. This is something else. Oh, this is Notorious. This is the film Notorious, the Hitchcock movie we watched and kind of broke down. Anyways, it doesn't matter. These notes are dumb. Who cares? Here's some more sketches. This is different story breakdowns. Stuff I'm working on. This is a story I'm actually writing for the class, like a script. So I did some doodles for it to help me kind of understand what's going on. And then I started sketching some Teletubbies because Teletubbies, that's what we ended up doing with our 12th night assignment. It was a group assignment, so I was like, okay. I have to admit, I did push for the Teletubbies because I'm crazy. Anyways, but it's fun. And then more notes. And again, I really like the gray. Here's a sketch for the cover that's actually going to be a thing. But what I like, and here's some. This is this pencil. Oh, and actually, this is actually this pencil. So this is again a blue, but this is a mechanical pencil. So I've used it enough that I've actually carved blue into it. But it just gives me a really nice fine line if I want, or whatever. So it's like a more fine version of this pencil, basically. You know, like this is more soft and more kind of loose, and this one is more tight. And I really switch back between these two because sometimes just one feels better than the other. I don't know. It's all mental gymnastics. More thumbnails. I did them all fucked up, where I didn't really draw the page. I drew them all separately and then assembled them later, which was kind of a mistake, honestly. But this is the way I could do it with all the acting that was going on. This is the only page I did kind of as one thing. I'm sure you can barely see it. And I'm still using this, the Bic 4-color thing that Ewan uses. And there is a cat as a Teletubby and stuff. Yep. Anyways, here's my music recording room, which is a mess, and some notes. And here, this is an example of me starting with the blue, and draw this is Mr. Pale character. Let's see, sleeping. That's my idea for maybe calling a book of his Glib a Little, because, you know, why not? It's all about puns, baby. But then this is I am now fully into the Teletubby thing because I don't know what's wrong with me. All right. Anyways, but I liked the combination of using the Derwent line maker, and so I get to like draw all this lines, fun little details, and then come in and define some stuff more with like, you know, like it's the same kind of warm gray. This is actually, this is number 3. This is a Copic. It's very good for sketching. And then, oh yeah, so the story, right? So this is the story. This is pretty important. I feel like I should share it. So there's these two Teletubbies, and one of them says goop, and the other one says yoni. And then there's an egg, and then they're like, oh, yoni. And then the other one's goop. And then we're moving on, and then both of them are looking at it going, yoni. And egg cracks. And then, oh, it's actually Yanni. Yeah. And then they're happily ever after, and then there's a nuclear explosion, and they're in the Monument Valley, and then they're dead, and then their son is Yanni is a Jesus, and everyone's worshiping. Anyways, it's a very important story. And then some more silly doodles while I was watching some people present their thesis things. Somebody talked about seeing somebody wear this kind of shirt in public, which is amazing that people exist like that, but that's okay. And then I thought of this old gem, and they're both getting their brains sucked out with a straw, and they're communists. I don't know why. I just thought it was funny. I have nothing against sickles or hammers, obviously. And that one's a vaping, and that one is a potato with a proboscis. One of their presentations was about vaporwave, which is why I did wape. I can still not say wape correctly. And then some more examples of sketching with these different pens. And here I'm actually going back in over a blue one with my regular kind of Pentel pocket brush, because I just felt like defining stuff more. And here I'm combining the blue, this thing, with this thing, just to get like that pink, that fun pink. But yeah, this is my current sketching kind of resume. Another honorable mention I want to make is this brush pen. It's the Brush Sign Pen. This is also Pentel, but it's just very fine. And I think I've talked about it before, but I keep coming back to it, and I just love how much variety it can get out of the line. So I can, obviously go from like very thin to very wide if I want. But mostly it's just to like do some fun, kind of feathering kind of things. And also this is the brush that like I can like, if I use it fast, I can get some dry brush stuff going on. Which is fun, because it just gives you different textures to work with, and I like it. Anyways, that's it. I don't really... one last thing. This is the eraser I'm using currently. The mono plastic. I don't know, it just doesn't leave. It seems to work the best for me right now. I can't say that it's the best or anything, it's just the best for me. And that goes for every tool I use. These are just things that work for me right now and help me get across the block of like an empty page. But yeah, and then, you probably, if you really want to slow down stuff and read all my dumb notes from my scripting class, you can. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a good day.